Sit on my rush, I guarantee they ain't matching the fit. Black butterfly on your line, we ain't tampering shit. You know it's different here. Yeah, I'm writing this with the vision of me. Watching the wind in the trees, batting on my lap. Break down the beat for my song Flintstones on my new EP, Crème De La Crème. I've had this song the longest. I've had it for a while now, a year and a half or some change, a little bit more than that actually, or the verses. It's gone through a bunch of different beats, a bunch of different sounds, a bunch of different designs, a bunch of different tempos, energy. It's gone through the ringer of everything. And I made this beat, and it feels very Drake timestampy, you know what I mean? Very just talk your shit kind of vibe. And, you know, on most beats that I do, freestyled on top of it. And I was just like, man, like, this feels like something I know already. I go in, I find, or I don't even find, I already know the song by heart because I've had it for so long. Press play, start rapping it, and I was like, man, like this is it. This is exactly what this song is supposed to be. And I tried to get it on like the last 2 or 3 projects, however long I've had it, but it just hasn't fit. The vibe that I had for it just didn't fit. But with this one, I just knew like this is it, and I feel like the beat is what really made me feel that way. So with this beat, I mean, we had a sample, took the melody, which I think is this one. Super chill. Luckily for me, it had its own like bass and everything. And I was able to just really go with that, separate them, do what I want to do to make them feel how I want to make them feel. And then with these drums, man, I really, again, I wanted to feel, I didn't want it to be too much. I didn't feel like it needed that. I didn't feel like it needed to be, like, it didn't need to match, you know, Montoya or House Money. It didn't need to match those vibes. It just needed to feel. You just had to feel it. And I feel like with these drums, you felt it. And then I found this really cool like perk loop that I had. I believe I got it from Cymatics. I have a bunch of Cymatics, you know, packs and stuff. So it added to it just perfectly. And I love a good perk loop because it just really adds more flavor, especially if you don't want to go the hats or the shaker kind of route. A perk loop, I mean, it has, you know, the shaker in it, but the loop aspect of it, because you can stretch, compress, all that stuff, it really just brings it together. And I had this nice little vocal that I felt like was needed for it, you know what I mean? Just add a little something. And this is the half speed of it. This was the in the verse version of it. Because then I also had the version that was during the chorus that you hear in the background behind Rachel. Shout out Rachel, of course, she killed it. It's just a little something. It's very Drake timestampy, and that wasn't the intention. I didn't sit down and say, oh, let me make a beat that Drake would do a time. Like, that wasn't the vibe. It's never the vibe really for anything that I actually like when I try to go in there and make it off of something else. It just comes naturally, and then the vibe, you know, the vibe is what the vibe is, and it feels it. You feel that at some point. You're like, oh, this feels like that. This feels like that. This feels like this, and that's what this one felt like. I just love the simplicity of it. I love the vibe of it, and then the verses, man. I just feel like some of my best verses, some of my favorite verses. I fantasize about this back in the field, when niggas rather die being average than seek fulfilled. I'm meant to be a face that you recognize, only taking deep breaths when I'm submerged in the thighs. Never been nervous and shit. All this with a little when you wake up is gift